What's up, everyone? It's Batsy. We're going to go through and make our bracket for 8 Deluxe for our upcoming tournament really quick. So I normally just record when I'm doing this just for competitive integrity, I guess. So anyway, what we're going to do, the way we make the bracket is first I'll show you the format. So we have, here's what the bracket's going to look like. Our round 1 will be 6 games of 6 to 8 players, depending on how many people sign up. And then what we'll do is we have our seeds. We seeded top 12, so 2 seeded players will start in each game. Here they are on this note. Here's the seeds in order. Here's where they're starting. Then something different we're doing this year is just for scheduling purposes. There's a couple players that we need for we need them to start on certain sides of the bracket for commentary, so they are all marked right here. Sorry if I keep looking over to my side. That's where my monitor actually is right now. But they're all marked right through here. I'll make sure these guys start in certain games. And then this whole list will get randomized, and they will be entered in the order of that list, with the exception of if one of these team kills comes up, then they will be adjusted. So then the only other thing is last year. So right now we have 38 people signed up. It's a 48-person bracket. So last year I typed in like, oh, racer whatever, and randomized it as fill-in spots. But the problem is a bunch of those fill-in spots ended up in the same games when we randomized it. So what we're going to do is we're just going to put everyone down in order, starting by giving each game 6 players, because we have 36 signed up right now, and then 2 of the games will have 7. And then we'll just in order racer 39 to racer 48, like the fill-in spots will be listed at the bottom of each of these games in case anyone else signs up. So either way, we'll open our tried and true randomizer that we use every year here. Actually, we'll copy this list first. Here we go. Then we will open our randomizer. I use random.org. And this is all the randomized players, like the non-seeded players, people we didn't need in a certain spot for commentary schedule, in the order that they registered in. That's what we always do. So here we go. There were 22 items in your list. That sounds about right, because I think we had 4 people that needed to start in a certain spot for commentary, plus we had our 12 seeded players. So here we go. We'll just copy this list. Get out of here. Paste the list. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and fill in where they're going to start in these starting spots right here, and then I'll do another scene showing that real quick. So something else we're going to do just to keep everything randomized, including the commentary here, what you'll see is Rocket Racer and Mr. Shoe both have to start in 1, 2, or 3. Rocket Racer cannot start in 3 because he has a team kill with myself, and I'm starting with 3. Doughboy has to start in 1 or 2, so that means Shoe is going to start in 3. We're going to randomize where Rocket Racer is going to go out of 1 or 2, and then Doughboy will go to the other one. So we'll put our, we'll just RNG this real quick, generate. All right, Rocket Racer is going to go to 2, then Doughboy is going to 1, and Shoe going to 3. Then Darth Denton, he's got to start in either 5 or 6 for commentary, so we're just going to randomize between those 2. There we go. He's going to 6. And then we'll fill in the rest just to match the numbers, have every game have 6 people from their random order. Again, avoiding team kills, and I'll show you what that'll look like in just a minute. So here is the players, where they're all starting. The only team kill we had to avoid was Ace G. She actually had to skip 2 rounds. She had to skip this one so she wasn't with Syndrome, and then skip this one so she wasn't with Spiffy or T-Spin. Obviously, Spiffy and T-Spin, even though they're a team kill, they had to stay together because they are seeded that way. But the randomized players we skipped, so Ace G is down here. Also quite the bracket threat. Definitely one of our better randomized players, so that's going to be an interesting game to see. And then the last two, Splat and Kronos, we just started them here and here. If for whatever reason we figure out that the bracket will move along better, then these spots aren't definitely finalized. They may end up in the same game. One of them might get moved to a different game, but at least the top six players in each of these games here are finalized where they're going to stay. So we'll just kind of leave it here so people can pause and read if they want. And then we'll go ahead and scroll down to our sixth game as well so people can see all of that. So thank you everyone for watching, and thank you to all who are planning to come to the tournament.